Welcome to Tubby Purrs. It's story time.
The Legend of Jack-o'-lantern, a Halloween story. Long, long ago, in a small village by the Green Hills, there lived a clever man named Jack. Jack had bright eyes and a big smile. He loved to play tricks on everyone. One golden autumn day, Jack walked through the forest. Crunch, crunch, crunch went the orange and red leaves under his feet. The air smelled like apples and cinnamon.
What a beautiful day! I wonder what fun I can have today.
Suddenly, Jack saw something glowing between the trees. It was bright and sparkly, like 1,000 fireflies dancing together. Jack walked closer. His eyes grew big and round. Standing there was a magical being. It had a long dark cloak and eyes that glowed like orange flames.
Hello, Jack. I have been watching you play your tricks on everyone in the village.
His heart went thump, thump, thump. But Jack was clever, so he smiled his biggest smile. Jack tries to sound brave and friendly.
Would you like to play a game with me? Just a small game, no tricks, I promise.
Heh, a game, you say? What kind of trick are you planning, Clever Jack?
Let's play hide and seek. You can hide anywhere you want, even in the smallest places.
Ha! I love games. Watch closely, I can hide in anything. Even this little coin.
Poof! The being turned into golden light and jumped inside a shiny coin on the ground. Quick as a rabbit, Jack grabbed the coin and put it in his pocket with a silver cross. The cross had special magic that kept the being trapped inside.
Let me out, Jack. That was not fair. You tricked me with your clever plan.
I will let you out, but first you must promise something to me.
Well, Clever Jack, what is it that you want?
Promise that you will never take me away from this world. Promise that I can stay here forever and ever.
Very well, Jack. I promise you'll never come with me. Now please let me go.
Jack opened his pocket, and whoosh! The being flew out in a spiral of sparkly light and disappeared into the forest. Years and years passed. Jack grew older. His hair turned white like snow. His face had many wrinkles like tree bark. One cold autumn night, Jack felt very tired. He closed his eyes for the last time. When he woke up, everything looked different and strange. Jack found himself at a beautiful golden gate that shined like the Sunday. An angel with soft white wings stood there.
Hello, Jack. I am sorry, but you cannot come in here. You played too many tricks on people when you were alive.
But where can I go now? No home, no warmth, no light to guide me. Only darkness all around.
I'm sorry, Jack. You cannot stay here. But perhaps you can try the other place.
The angel said, pointing down a dark path with gentle understanding. Jack walked and walked down the dark path. At the end, he saw big red gates with orange flames dancing all around. The magical being from long ago stood at the gates. It looked at Jack and shook its head slowly.
You cannot come in here either, Jack, remember? I promised you would never come with me. A promise is a promise.
Jack felt confused and a little scared. He looked around at the darkness.
But where will I go? It is so dark, and I am all alone. I cannot see anything at all.
The magical being paused, its fiery eyes softening as it watched Jack's weary face. For once, the trickster spirit felt something unusual, a flicker of sympathy glowing deep within its ember heart. With a gentle motion, it reached into the orange flames surrounding its body and drew out a single glowing ember. The ember shimmered warmly, bright as a tiny sunset, pulsing softly in the dark night.
Here, take this. This will give you light to find your way in the darkness forever and ever.
Jack looked at the glowing ember. It was warm and bright, but he had no place to carry it safely. Jack looked around and saw a big orange pumpkin growing nearby. He picked it up with both hands. The pumpkin was round and smooth. Using his clever mind one last time, Jack carved a face into the pumpkin. He made 2 triangle eyes, a triangle nose, and a big smiling mouth. Then he put the glowing ember inside. The pumpkin's face lit up. It glowed bright orange like a little lantern, warm and cheerful in the dark.
Thank you. Now I have a friend to light my way.
And so Jack began to wander. He walked through fields and forests, over hills and valleys. Wherever he went, his glowing pumpkin lantern showed him the way. People sometimes saw Jack walking on dark autumn nights. They saw his orange lantern glowing in the distance, bobbing up and down like a firefly. The children would say, pointing at the mysterious glowing light,
Look! There's Jack with his lantern over there, the glowing light.
Soon, people began calling him Jack of the Lantern, or Jack-o'-lantern for short. The villagers thought about Jack's story. They remembered how he had been clever, but not always kind. They talked about his long walk in the darkness. The wise grandmother of the village spoke to all the children gathered around her. Let's remember Jack's story. It teaches us to be kind to others, not just clever. It reminds us to share light, not keep it all to ourselves. The children nodded, their eyes wide and listening with wonder. They leaned closer, their faces glowing in the warm lantern light, completely enchanted by the grandmother's gentle voice and the magic. Every autumn, when the leaves turned orange and red, when the air smelled like apples and cinnamon, the villagers would remember Jack. They carved pumpkins just like Jack did. They made triangle eyes, triangle noses, and big smiling mouths. They put candles inside to make them glow.
We are making jack-o'-lanterns. Let's make them all glow so bright tonight.
The children would laugh, carefully carving their pumpkins with their parents' help. They placed the glowing pumpkins outside their homes on autumn nights. The jack-o'-lanterns glowed bright and cheerful, lighting up the darkness like little orange suns.
These lanterns will guide good spirits and keep us safe. They remind us to share our light with others and always be kind.
Soon, this became a special tradition that happened every year at the end of October. People called it Halloween. They dressed up in costumes, told spooky stories, and carved pumpkins together. Children would go from house to house, seeing all the glowing jack-o'-lanterns. Each one had a different face, some happy, some silly, some spooky. The children would cheer, running from door to door. Look at all the jack-o'-lanterns. They are glowing so bright and beautiful. And that, dear children, is how the legend of Jack-o'-lantern began. Now you know why we carve pumpkins on Halloween. We remember Jack and his glowing lantern. We remember to be kind, to share our light, and to help others find their way. When you see a jack-o'-lantern glowing on a dark autumn night, remember clever Jack walking in the darkness. Remember that being kind is more important than being clever. And maybe, just maybe, if you look very carefully on a foggy Halloween night, you might see a mysterious glowing light bobbing in the distance. Is it Jack, still wandering with his lantern? Or is it just your imagination playing tricks? Either way, when October comes and the leaves turn orange, gather with your family, carve your pumpkins together, light them up bright. Let your jack-o'-lantern glow to welcome friends, to share light in the darkness, and to celebrate the magic of Halloween. The end.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.